Coming up next on Container Masters.
He's the new security officer. He's going to share with us how he's going to run this place.
Sir? Hey, sir?
Oh, I like it.
No, watch out for the tree. Whoa, he's totally hit the tree. Oh, he's right up against the tree.
There are over 140 million shipping containers in the world. The vast majority of these remain idle and unused. Jim Russell, working with a network of specialty builders, is on a mission to change this, one container at a time.
I love it.
This has been awesome.
Together, they repurpose, upcycle, and give these incredibly strong building blocks a second life. They are Container Masters.
Hey, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Great to see you.
Thanks for having me down.
Victoria's got a really cool build. It's a container on the outside, a beautiful home on the inside. When you open the big, long doors that open up out of the container, inside is the home. And it's really cool because it's like a weekend getaway place. So when they leave, they can close those doors, lock it up, button it up, boom, they're gone.
So it looks like that you might have a different idea on the container design.
Right.
So let's talk about your idea, and I can get an idea of what you're thinking now so I can be sure we're on the same page.
Well, we had talked about you guys cutting it in half and putting half up here.
Okay.
And then I thought, why waste the other half of that container?
Victoria also wants to add a stacked level on top of there with a rooftop deck. So we're real excited. I can't wait to get to work on that.
So this is Larry, he's our new security guard. So this is his security outfit here. This is how he's gonna be working around the shop and taking care of security matters.
Well, they look good. I mean, you fill them out nice.
He's the new security officer. He's gonna share with us how he's gonna run this place.
I'd say we batten down the hatch.
You got your hatches battened down.
We take safety serious around here, so now we've got to take security seriously. So what are you going to do if they come in here and pull out their phone and their tape measure and start measuring and taking pictures?
Well, I suggest they put it back in their pocket.
Okay, and what happens if they get a little rowdy?
I may not know karate, but I know crazy, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Just one more day of outward smiles and grins, and a whole lot of inward insanity.
We got a lot of work to get done. We got a lot of units to build, so let's get after it. Larry can keep us safe.
Word of warning, don't mess with Larry.
This is going to be a stacked double 20 unit with the rooftop deck, and it's going to be pretty cool once it's done.
One cool thing about Victoria's unit is you can see this square panel here. She wanted to be able to add a second container down the road when finances allow. So what we done on the exterior of the container, we cut out the metal, we framed it in with steel tubing. So when she's ready to add it, all we got to do is cut the steel out from the outside, tear all this out. The framing and the insulation was done separate, so it'll just pop out. And all we got to do is put her second container up next to it, and she's got a walkway between this container and her other container. It's a cool feature for down the road, and I tell you what, this is going to be one awesome unit. Yeah, this galvanized ceiling, it's becoming real popular. You're starting to see it in even a lot of homes now. It's a good, clean, simple look, and it looks really good when there's a lot of light in here. So you're starting to see it in a lot of houses and stuff. I love it. I think it looks really good.
With teamwork and elbow grease, the team makes quick work installing Victoria's ceiling.
We have a little bit of a small issue in that These last piece of metal here was not cut for the right way.
Well, you know, we could blame Hayden for cutting the metal too long, and then he could blame the framing being out of square, but he framed it as well, so he screwed both ways.
And with that, Hayden makes a quick exit.
You know, we made Larry security guard here at Container Masters, and now it's time to put him to the test. And I can't think of a better guy to do that than my buddy Pat. So what we're gonna do, Pat's gonna go in there and start measuring stuff and acting like he's just snooping around, acting like he's gonna build his own, trying to steal our secrets. So this is Larry's test. If he fails this test, then he's out as security guard and we get somebody else in there. So we're gonna put him through the ringer. Are you up for this, Pat?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You think you can handle it? I can't think of a better guy than you.
We're gonna do our best.
Okay.
As the undercover agent embarks on his mission, the clock is ticking for Larry to prove he's worthy of the coveted position as head of security.
Sir?
Larry swoops into action,
Sir?
unleashing his finely honed security prowess.
You, what are you doing?
I'll just measuring this thing up a little bit, see what you got going on here.
I don't think we better do that.
Oh, okay, well, I've been thinking about wanting to build one.
I don't think we better do that. Yeah.
Well, I just taking some measurements.
Well,
Just see what's going on. Can I go inside here and take a look at?
No.
Can't go inside either.
No.
How thick are these outer walls?
No.
Hey,
Yeah.
can I ask you something though? Can I measure this window right here?
No.
Oh, I can't get this measured?
No, I'll take that sheet of paper too.
Oh, I'm gonna need that.
No, not really.
I've got to have that.
No, I'll give you back this, but
I'm wanting to try to build one of these things.
By golly, Larry did his job. He went right in there, got a hold of the guy, ripped a page out of his book where he was writing down measurements, and he just basically booted his butt right off the property.
Do you think he's got a future security guard here at Container Master?
I think so. He grabbed my arm a couple times there, and I started to get a pain. Larry, the security man, he did his job and let me know that I didn't need to be around here very much. It'd be better if I left. That's all I did.
well, I think we got rid of that one.
Years of experience pay off as different teams work together to achieve one goal.
We just finished putting the AC unit here in the upper double for Victoria's stacked unit. We got pretty much everything done on the inside. We're gonna do the floors on the inside next, and then later this week we'll do the deck out here, and then it'll be all done.
Over the next few days, the team pressed forward with the finishing touches on Victoria's house. Victoria and her mom get a sneak peek of the build progress.
Oh, I like it. So this will be the deck.
That'll be the deck.
Great.
So here's
wow.
your bedroom unit.
Okay. Oh my gosh. It's a lot bigger than I thought it would be.
So the Murphy bed will be there. So we'll probably put a pop-off cover in when the Murphy bed's down. You'll see it. So hopefully you never have to get into it.
Yeah, I hope not.
So-
but that'll be great.
Well, you ready to see the other one?
I'm ready.
That's the main one there.
Yes, I know.
So-
I'm excited.
It always looks better the second time.
So this is the bottom unit. That one over there goes on top of this unit. So this would be your base unit that has the kitchen, living room, kind of, and bathroom in it. So, yeah.
Living room, we'll put in quotes.
Yeah. This is the first section that has to be open.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that amazing?
Great. Oh,
And so,
this is great. Oh, nice.
got it?
Look
Again,
at that.
I think it's bigger than I thought. This space here is a lot bigger than I thought it would be.
Is it? Now that opening that you see right there, those two
Yeah.
boards running up, it's already all framed to where all we got to do is pull those trim pieces off.
Oh, wow.
So,
Great.
and then on the, I'll show you on the outside, we welded the frame in there and
Sure.
everything. So
That's
it
super.
already-
I love it. Oh, I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
I loved
That's
it when I seen it.
gorgeous. Yeah, that's really nice.
And then, you know, this is going to be the subway tile.
all the way up.
All
And
the
then the
way up.
mirror. And I think it's a nice
I
compliment.
didn't think
but
that, yeah, I
different.
thought
Yeah.
they would go well, but I thought you would like those little dark veins in there.
I like
'cause
the
you like
big
the
dark
marble look.
veins. That's gorgeous, Robert. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, well,
Okay.
you like everything?
I love it. I love it. I feel like I need to walk up there.
Well,
and-
walk up, yeah. We took the
look
plywood
around.
off before you got here.
Yeah. And so that railing will be right here.
Yeah, well, we'll put it on once we show up and
Okay.
stack them because it'll be about here and it'll go all the way up to the second unit.
Sure.
The further you walk up the
Sure.
steps, yeah.
This is great. And Mom, I could easily jump off of here if I needed to, in the case of an emergency.
Are you happy with everything
Love
so
it.
far?
It's great. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Better than I even expected. And
That's what we like.
I have high expectations, so.
We love to hear that. I'm so glad Victoria loves her new container home. I can't wait till she sees it completed. Today, I've got a couple actress friends of mine that work at the Renaissance Festival, and they're gonna come out and test the skills of Larry on his security abilities. And let's see if they can fool Larry and get information on what we're doing inside here a little bit easier than a man might be able to. Let's see how Larry handles that.
May I ask what you're doing here?
Oh, hey! You wanted to get a selfie with me? Come on.
Okay.
Ah.
We really don't allow people to take pictures.
Oh, it's okay.
No?
Yeah, it's okay.
No. The two girls, when I was being security guard, they were uncontrollable. I mean, you'd get one of them stopped, the other one was doing something. I was just going back and forth, and what you've done.
Oh, no, I just needed a couple more. I'm good now. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I just need a few more measurements. That's all I need.
We're having quite a time here, ain't we?
Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Okay. Selfie.
Alrighty.
Well, I walked up on these two ladies in there measuring and taking pictures. According to company policies, they're not supposed to do that. And I tried to corral them the best I could, but while I was getting her straightened out, the other one was measuring and vice versa, and just back and forth. So really, I think I did a pretty poor job this time on keeping company's security down. But I'm really disappointed in myself this time. I'm going to have to call a halt to the show. So.
Well, if he's gonna get the cops involved, we might as well go.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, hate to do it, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I don't like this job today. Probably I went easier on them because that's the way I was raised, but if it was a guy, I'd have been a lot rougher with him. I think I've proved that in the past. Do I let women walk all over me? Of course.
So Jim asked us to come out to test the security skills of Larry, and we just wanted to take some pictures
And take a few measurements to see how much we could get.
Yeah, we got a lot of pictures taken. You get some good measurements?
Yeah, I got some really good measurements.
Yeah, I'd give him a 10 out of 10. Larry did a good job of, making
stopped us
sure we were
immediately knowing that we were
secure,
doing something wrong.
making sure that we were okay, let us get the footage that we needed on our cell phone. So, yeah, I was very happy with his work.
Okay.
With Victoria's home securely loaded, the Container Master's crew heads off on a 4-hour delivery through the winding roads of Missouri.
we're here, we're on site. It's a beautiful location. Boy, I tell you what, that road coming in was pretty rough, wasn't it?
Yeah, the first grade that we had to come up was steep. In fact, we had to hook the truck on, and we had number 1 in the truck pulling me up the hill so we could make it. So,
are you number 2?
No, I'm above number 1.
Do we have number 1 pulling number 2 or not?
No.
Just,
he's number 1 employee. I'm the up above number 1.
Okay, all right. You confused me on that one. All right, so anyway, so what we did was we had, Hayden was driving your truck.
Yeah.
Chain on your truck, hooked to the big rig.
Yeah.
And that thing's a beast on its own. And what kind of weight we pulling?
Oh, we probably all together got 45,000. But the thing is, the unit that's on the back of the trailer is the heavy unit, so it was pulling up on the back end of the truck so we couldn't get as much traction, so that's why we had to give it a little help.
So hey, today's the big day.
Hey, yes, so exciting. So the reason we decided to go with the container, this is a really remote area, and one of the things we really liked about the container, its durability, also the security of it. And it's part of why we purchased the special container that had the doors that open wide, then we can lock it up nice and secure and have really our entrances behind those doors so there aren't any openings. Part of it was the security, the safety, you know, we get some high winds down here sometimes, so I think the having, you know, something that's really solid.
It's an exciting day.
I know, we made it out here. We got Victoria's unit all the way to her site in southern Missouri. It's beautiful. It's supposed to be 70 degrees today, but the bad thing is it's supposed to rain tomorrow and for the next 10 days. So if we don't make it happen today, it's not going to happen for a long time.
Right, because once it starts raining, I mean, literally, we could be bogged down and not get back to this site for weeks or a month.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, we got to get both of hers stacked because we got a big hole in the roof of her first floor unit where the staircase goes up. Originally, we were going to back in and drop the first one off, but when we showed up, we found out there's not enough room to pull straight ahead to unload this one, so we're going to have to set both of them with a crane today. So we're just waiting on the crane operator right now. Let's hope he shows up when he said he's going to.
Yeah, so basically, if he doesn't show up today, we're in trouble because right now we can't get the unit on the pad side because it's just too soft and you don't have enough room to get around, and it's supposed to pour down rain tomorrow.
Yeah.
If that happens, it could be weeks or a month before we even get back in here.
With a deadline rapidly approaching, the team struggles to make up time. And without the crane, this delivery is dead on arrival.
This morning I heard he was on his way, and it's afternoon now, so we'll see. We're waiting on the crane. Oh my goodness, that's the crane. It's gonna be real. I can't believe it's really happening. And that makes me a little nervous.
Crane operator showed up. We're getting her hooked up so we can get it picked up off of there and get the first one set.
With the crane finally in position, the team prepares for liftoff.
I don't know if it's gonna be too much weight on them chains. We're gonna give it a try, but that's a lot of weight on one chain.
The crew started to move the containers into position and quickly ran into a serious problem.
If I move that container that way, can you back up just a little bit and cut your wheels? You're right against, you got the front tire over there chalked against the roof. Moving you right up against it, it's sunk down on the back side of it.
I need to crank it this way?
Yeah.
Well, let me try it real quick.
Oh no, watch out for the tree. Oh my God, he's hitting the tree. Whoa, he's totally hitting the tree. Oh, he's right up against the tree.
With dry leaves covering the ground, the risk of fire is a real concern.
I don't know if Robert's gonna try to pull it out with this big truck, or I don't know. A lot of dirt flying. And I have my fingers crossed, yeah. Woo! Yes, thank you.
Hayden just pulled me out so we could set the unit down on the ground so that way his truck doesn't tip. Hayden, you gotta push it.
With the help of a crane and some manpower, the first container is slowly muscled into position.
This part I'm a little nervous about. I think the top part has to fit perfectly.
Lifting and stacking containers poses the most danger in any delivery.
We're taking care of some last minute details on the inside, removing a piece of metal that we need to get rid of for it to set down perfectly right on top of here. So within the next...
It's at this moment that Jim realizes where there's smoke, there's
fire. A lot of
fire.
smoke coming out of that hole right now. I hope that thing's not on fire. Hey!
The heat and sparks from the grinder pose a serious fire hazard.
What happened was the smoke filled the enclosed container. It took a while for the smoke to filter out. At that time, we were able to determine there was no fire. Disaster averted.
The crew must be extremely careful to keep all body parts from between the two container openings. The 20,000-pound container could easily sever an arm or a leg.
So we decided to do a double container that's going to be stacked. On the bottom container, there are two large folding doors on the long side of the container. Once those open up, then we have two large sliding glass doors. We can have chairs there and look out at our view. When those are open, it exposes the entrance and then you can walk into our beautiful living space. We have a small kitchen off to the right with every amenity we need, a washer and dryer, which is a little bit of a luxury down here, but I'm excited to have that. And then we have a nice bathroom with a custom install shower and beautiful marble in the bathroom. Then if you turn the other direction, you'll see the stairs, and we love the built-in, all the cubbies in the stairs. That's also where the refrigerator will be, so it's nice and functional. Then you can walk up the stairs. At the top of the stairs, there's a nice little turn into the bedroom. In the bedroom, we're going to have a Murphy bed with cabinets on the top. Then we have a nice big sliding glass door. The sliding glass door has a hurricane shutter, so we can close that down again when we're not here for security. And then we have this really lovely about 8x8 rooftop deck with the cabling, and we will be spending a lot of time there because when we're here, we're mostly outside. It's amazing. I mean, to like have a dream and think about it, and my husband and I had talked about this for several years now, and to see it actually happening is so amazing.
Dreams are simply dreams until they're realized. Victoria had a dream to have a beautiful container home in the woods of Missouri. Her dream is now a reality. What do you do to turn your dreams into reality? Sometimes it's as simple as taking the next step.
This goes here, right?